What is up, my fellow fitness freaks, and welcome back to another workout. Today we're going to do a bar workout, but you don't need a bar to do it. But if you're new to bar workouts, I'd recommend you to have a chair nearby, a kitchen counter, or even a bar if you have a bar at home to keep your balance, but it's not necessary. It's optional. You can do this workout totally fine without a bar, without a support. And if you don't have a support, like a chair or something, and you want to support, you can even just do it close to a wall, so you can reach for the wall in case that you struggle to keep your balance. So now let's get right into the warm-up. First, take a deep breath, and when you exhale, come down with a straight back, and then roll up vertebra by vertebra, and again inhale and exhale with a straight back, and roll up. And again, inhale and exhale with a straight back. Now stay down here, kind of rock from side to side. You can bend your knees if you want to. You can bend one knee and then the other to stretch out your legs. And then roll up vertebra by vertebra. Now we're going to do some prances. So we're going to lift one heel off the floor, and then the other one comes up, and the first one goes down. So up and down, and up and down. I'm gonna show you that from the side, and up and up, 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 up. I wanna make sure to maintain a straight back, a tall back, so our shoulders are stacked upon our hips. It's one line. We're not hinging forward or something. We're staying in a straight line. And up, and up. And it could be that you start struggling with balance now if you're not used to doing prances. As you see, I'm kind of wobbling around too, so that's totally normal. Just like I said, if you need to grab a support and hold on to it like that, and then it's going to be super easy. But just try not to hold on to it too much, just with your fingertips or something to support you. And up. And let's do a few more here. Up and up and up. And now let's do some simple releves, coming onto tippy toes and down and up and down. I'll show you from the side, up and down and down and up and down. And the same thing applies here. We don't want to hinge forward. But when we're doing that, it's normal that we're not hinging forward, because if we do, we tend to fall over. And up, and up, and up. Now let's do a few more here. Up, and up. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, 1. And now up and hold it for a moment. You can have your arms out like that, in order to maintain your balance, or have them in first position, hold on to a chair, whatever. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Now let's do some external hip rotations. Therefore, shift your weight onto one leg. Then lift the knee off the floor, turn it out and down. Up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. And again. And now make it more fluid for 5 times. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's do this on the other side. So it's up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. And again. And one last time, slow, or this, like this, and now fluent for 5 times. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Let's kind of shake it out. And now come into first position. That is having your toes slightly turned out, your heels together. And yeah, it's totally fine if they just turn out this way. If they turn out super far, if you're super flexible and have a wide turnout, that's fine too. Just find your natural turnout like that. And then we're going to do some basic pliés. So we're going down and up, down and up. And when we're doing that, again, We maintain a straight back. Our hips, our shoulders are stacked upon our hips. We're not hinging forward. It's not a squat. It's a plie. And we're doing it nice and controlled. And also our knees stay aligned with our feet. So if your knees are flaring out or in, you should try to adjust your turnout. So maybe you're turning out too wide or your turnout is not wide enough. Your knees stay aligned with your feet in order to support those knees so that you don't hurt yourself. And up and down. And I do really love bar workouts because they have this cardio thing going on, and you always feel a burn, almost always feel a burn. And yeah, they're just fun to do. I really enjoy them. And it's such a great way to train your legs. And I'm always kind of lazy with training my legs, gotta say. So yeah, but with bar workouts, it's easy, it's fun, it's cool. And you improve so fast. In the beginning, it's super hard to do a few pliés. And after a while, you can really do a lot and you see the changes. You see the changes, you see how your legs change, how your butt changes. Because when doing that and going up, we're like using your inner thighs, or butt, or calves. Whee, I got something in my eye. Oh no, it hurts. Whew. Ah. Ah. I hope it will stop soon. Oh, I'm gonna start crying. I think it's gone. Up and down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Let's do 10 more here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now go down here and stay there and just pulse. Just like tiny movements up and down. And you should start to feel a burn by now, if you're not feeling one already. I can definitely feel it in my inner thighs especially. And yeah, another thing, your hands. What you're gonna do with your hands while doing that? You can have them at your sides. You can have them on your support here in front of you, at the side. You can have them out here. If you want to train your shoulders, your arms, or have them here, just make sure that you don't have your shoulders up here. Your shoulders should always be down. And you should have a nice, elegant, long neck. So have your hands wherever it feels right. If you're a beginner, I would recommend to have them at your hips or at your support. If you're doing bar workouts more regularly, you can have them here or here. Okay, now let's stay down here and tilt our hips. And tilt. I'm going to show you from the side. Tilt and tilt. Tuck them. It's a really, really small movement, but again, you should be feeling a burn when doing that. I can feel a burn. My inner thighs are on fire. Whew. And up I say, and tilt. 10 more here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I can come up for a moment. Shake it out. Whew. I really feel that burn in my inner thigh. Lean forward for a moment with your hips a bit farther and hips width apart. And kind of swing from side to side. To let go of the tension. And then slowly roll up. Adjust your clothes if you have to. And now let's get into the next exercise. Again, we're going to do a plie, and we're going to get up and releve and down. Plie and releve, plie and releve. And we're going to do quite a few of these movements. And down and up and down and up. And yeah, if you're using the support, try to go as high up on your tippy toes as you can. If you don't use support, it's not that important. It's just important to go up there to maintain the balance. But if you have a support, you can just like go for the top, because you're not going to fall over. You have the support, right? And up and down, and up and down. Releve and plie, releve and plie. And you can see the weather is not that nice today. It's not really cold. I think it's about, I don't know, 11 or 12 degrees. And it's like, I think it's 8:30 in the morning, so that's totally fine. But it looks really shitty. I mean, it looks so gray and cold, but yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad as long as you keep moving, and that's what I'm doing. I'm even starting to sweat here. And you see, again, I'm talking about the weather just like in every video, I think, when I'm outside. I mean, even in the videos when I was inside, I was talking about the weather and how bad it was and why I couldn't shoot videos outside. Well, I'm a weather girl. And 10 more here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a releve, and then we're going to plie, staying in that releve. So if you didn't use support so far and you're new to barre, I would recommend you to like hold on to your support now, because yeah, it's kind of tricky in the beginning, and even for me it's still tricky, and I'm doing a lot of barre workouts, although of course I'm not like a professional barre instructor or something. So let's get up on our tippy toes and plie and up, plie and up. Wait, see, I'm almost falling over. Onto it nice and controlled, and have your hands wherever you need them to maintain that balance. And again, just like before, with the releves, when you're holding onto support, you should really try to go up as high as you can, and when you're going low, to like keep your feet as inclined like that as you can. If you're not having a support, you don't have to do that in order not to fall. Let's do 10 more here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Hi, that was hard. Like, not hard, but it was difficult. You saw I was always falling. I was almost falling, but it doesn't matter. Now we're done with for a moment, we're done with the first position. So now we're coming into a second position. It's kind of a wide first position. I don't know, like your feet are still turned out. Your feet are farther than hips width apart. And then what we're going to start with is going up and down like that. A plie in second position. Again, your knees stay aligned with your feet and your back as straight as possible. I'm showing you from the side. So again, when you're going down, your shoulders stay on top of your hips. So let's do some more, and up and down, and try to go really low down, really deep down there, if you can, of course. If you're a beginner, you can stay up here for the moment. But again, if you have a support, you can always try to get the max, get as deep as you can, because you can hold on to something and you're not very likely to fall over, or so I hope. And down, and down, and down. And 10 more here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now go down and stay down here and just pulse and try to go down deep, really deep, so you will really feel a burn I'm already feeling. Whew. And you can have your hands out here if you want a harder challenge. Have them out. And we're pulsing for 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now lift one heel and the other. And alternating those heels while staying down. And up, and up, and up. And my legs are kind of starting to shake now. Whew, it's really hard. And I'm getting thirsty. And up, and up. And 10 more here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now try to get up onto both tippy toes and hold it for 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whee! My legs were really shaking there. Shake it out. Hi. Back into second position. And what we're going to do now is just like some releves. Just releve. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. And yeah, have your hands out here if you can. And up. And your shoulders down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. And yeah, there's really not so much more to come. I mean, a little bit, but not much more. You've done the big part of the workout already. So stay with me. You can do it. And up and down. And up and down. Up and down. Up and down. And now stay up there for 10 counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, shake it out. And now we are coming back into first position like that. But don't have like a super wide turnout, at least not if you're not used to it, because we're going to shift our weight onto one leg and we're going to lift the other leg off the floor. So yeah, make sure not to have a super wide turnout, not to be too shaky. And yeah, again, you can hold on to support here at your side or here or in front or wherever. Just like make sure that you can do the exercise. So what we're going to do, we're like kind of bending our legs really little bit, just a little bit. Our standing leg, this is our standing leg, will be bent a tiny little bit. The other leg comes to the front like that. And then we're just like lifting it off the floor and tapping it down and off and down and again and again. And yeah, that might seem easy in the beginning and it's not too hard, but yeah, if it's too easy, you can always just like do it without a support, and then it's gonna get harder because then you have to keep your balance. So let's do 10 more here. So that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now keep it up there and pulse. And what you're seeing is that my leg is like, it's not like turned up like that. The knee is not like right turning to the ceiling. It's like turning to the side. And pulse for 10 more counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Whew. And it's kind of hard to maintain my balance here. Whee, bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. Let's do 10 more. So that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now again, pulse it. And it's totally normal to feel it more in the standing leg, at least in the beginning, because the standing leg is working really hard. Let's do 10 more counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, up and down for 10 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, shake it out for a moment, and then we're gonna get into the other side. So, slightly turn out your leg to the front, your knee turning to this, or turning to the side, or yeah, to that side, not to the front, not like that, it's like that. And then we're going up, and down, up and down, up and down. And it might be harder on one side than on the other, because just like we have like one like dominant hand, we also have a dominant leg. But you probably know that by now if you're doing sports on a more or less regular basis, because yeah, you know, we notice that a lot, no? That one side is easier, one side is more flexible, one side is stronger, and yeah, stuff like that. So let's do 10 more here. So that's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And stay up there and just pulse it. Just tiny little pulses up and down. And this side might even feel harder because like this leg was a standing leg before. It has been working already and now it has to work again. And so yeah, this side is gonna be harder anyway. 10 more counts. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now bend and stretch, bend and stretch, and bend and stretch. Whew. And this is our last exercise. After that, we're going to stretch it out. And yeah, so we're almost done. Stay with me. Don't give up yet. So that's 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And again, we'll pulse it. And after the pulsing, 10 times up and down, and then it's over. So like 10 counts pulsing. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 10 times up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're done. Good job, good job. Good job. I start to repeat myself, I know. So now, kind of march in place, roll your shoulders back, and roll them to the front. And have your feet about hip width apart, and reach over to one side to stretch that side body, and on to the other side. And now grab your foot and bring your knees together. From the side it looks like that. You can hold on to a support if you want to. And what we're doing here is we're stretching our quads. And let's do the other side. Oh, it feels so good to stretch it out now after the burn, doesn't it? Okay, come to the end of your mat and then kind of walk down. You can also have your knees bent if you want. You don't have to have them straight. Come into a plank, and from that plank, come into a downward dog, and then pedal it out. Come into tabletop position. Let's do some cat-cow stretches. So the cow is inhaling, looking up, arching your back, and then you exhale. And you make a round back to get into the cat pose. And again, the cow. And the cat. Now bring one leg in front of the other. Your rear knee stays on the floor. And you kind of rock your hips down. You can lean to the side, open up your hips, looking back. then you can grab your foot and hold it for a moment. If you can reach it, if you cannot, just stay here, that's totally fine. And then bring the leg back and the other foot to the front. And again here, lean into it, kind of turn back. And if you can, grab your foot with the opposite arm. And stay here for a little moment. Again, you can hold these stretches as long as you like. Okay, bring your legs back, come into child's pose to let go of the tension in your lower back. And stay here for a moment. And then when you come up, we're done. And yeah, thank you for working out with me today. Please don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you did like the video to support my content. And yeah, I hope I'll be seeing you next week with a new workout, and I'm planning to do some more bar workouts, even with a bar, with a chair. So yeah, stay tuned and have a great week. Bye.